क्या लोग किधर है? Okay, hi guys. So let's all start. Okay, just give me a minute. Fine. So in the last lecture, we were talking about the Ubuntu operating system, right? So let's do one thing. Let me share my screen. I think the screen is very share. I'll open the Oracle virtual box. Okay, let's do one thing. I'll open the Ubuntu operating system. Okay. Acha, till now, whatever we discuss, are you able to understand? Like everyone, did you understand what we have discussed till now? Is it clear? Okay. So today lecture is all about. We are going to talk about. Let me do one thing. So today we'll be discussing about a very important. Today we are going to discuss about a very important concept. We called it as a users and groups. First of all, let's try to understand about what is user, right? What is user? So user is like by using the username and password only, you are going to authenticate to the system, right? What does it mean? Like, let's take an example. You guys are joining to this Zoom meeting. So obviously you guys are using your username, password. Whenever you are going to be the part of IT industry, you will get your employee ID, right? Or you will get your email ID. So that is your username. Now if I take the example of this Ubuntu operating system, here you are login with root user. Here you are login with Learnermate user, right? These are all users are there. So by using the user, you are logging to the system, and this user has some permissions. Root user, he is a super user. That is the reason he can do everything, right? But Learnermate user, he cannot do everything because he is not a super user. He does not have full permissions. So consider a situation that let's say you want to create a user, because see, single person cannot perform every task, right? Like I may be taking a training, but I cannot manage my team, or I may be managing my team, but I cannot do the video editing. I cannot do HR related work, right? So I need the people who can do all this stuff for me. So what I will do, I'll create one HR user, I'll create one editor user, I'll create this web development team, I'll create different team, and to that team I'm going to provide some permissions, right? I'm going to provide some permissions to this user. So this is what we are going to do. This is what we are going to do in, this is what we can, this is what we are going to do here. Okay, now I'll show you how you can create a user. First of all, who can create a user? A user will be created by a root user only, because he's a powerful user now, so he can create a user. To this user we can provide the permissions also. So root user can provide permissions like read permissions, write permissions, execute permissions. So permission part we will see later on. First of all, how to create a user. Okay, how to create a user. So see, right now I have only one user is there, including one root user. So I'll log in here with the help of Learnermate user. I logged in here. Now let me do one thing. Let me create a new user. So how to create? Right click. Let me open the terminal. Open terminal, and I'm creating a user. Now Learnermate user cannot create a new user. So I'll do one thing. I'll log in with root user. Root password is root. We have already set the password of root user. Now user is not getting created in any particular location. It's a logical person basically. So what I will do, I'll just say user add, or let's say I'll say add user u1. So I'm creating a user with the name u1. What is his password? u1. Password you are not able to see. Okay, again password u1. Press enter, enter, enter. No need to enter all these details. Is this information correct? I'll say yes. So user got created. How to check whether the user got created? Is it a file? No. So whenever you want to check whether the user got created, you can open this file cat/etc/password. If you go here and if you scroll down, see here, if you go scroll down, you can see there is a u1 user got created, and these are my home directory, right? I can see the u1 user got created, and this is my home directory, right? So that's what I'm telling you guys. Okay, so you can see here that there is a u1, and this is my home directory. Okay, so whenever you are going to create a user, first of all you need to log in with a root user. You will simply run the command like user add and username. The username is u1. Now how to verify whether the user got created? Just to verify, there is a file called cat etc password. So there is a file called password file which is available under etc directory. I'll do one thing. I'll just go here. Okay. Now how to check whether the user got created or not? Like if you can log out, switch user. See, earlier on the screen you were able to see one user called Learnermate user. Now I can see here u1 user also got created. If I just click on it and enter the password of u1 as u1, so you can see the desktop is coming, but this desktop is a desktop of u1 user. It's not a desktop of Learnermate user. It's a desktop of u1 user. So the desktop is getting loaded. See here. Why this is because every user has their own desktop. See, last time under Learnermate user we created lot of directories, files. Are you able to see here? No, because that was a Learnermate desktop. If I created any folder here, let's say I created any folder, this folder will be visible to U1 user only. Means U1 desktop has this folder. This folder is not available under Learnmate user. Did you get my point, everyone? If I want to do, what do you say?
Yes, understand.
Understood, na?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you try to create this user? See here, I have already written the statements here. Just try this. Okay.
Is there a way later we can check the password for this user or other users?
Is there any?
Is there a way we can find out the password?
No, password, no. Password you cannot find out. Okay, that's not possible. Password will be stored in the encrypted format. You cannot decrypt it. Okay.
As a root user also.
A root user, no, you cannot do that. There is like you can just reset the password of root user by going to the grub mode. There is something called grub mode. Grub mode means like while starting, there is options to go into the grub mode. There you can do, but that's a very like tricky process. It's not that simple. So do not forget the password of root user or any super user. At least one user you should know the password, so that that user can reset the password of other users. Okay. Once it is done, let me know, guys. Okay. Let me know once it is done so that I can go to the next level. Okay, sorry. I should show you this part. Let me know once it's done so that we can start with the next thing. Okay, take a time, no worries. I'm not in hurry, but just do that. Okay. Okay, sorry. Desktop audio. Let me know once it's done so that we can start with the next. Okay, take a time, no worries. I'm not in hurry, but just do that. All right, so let's do. Okay. Okay. So let's do one thing. Okay, I'm giving you one more assignment. Create user u2 and verify it. Just try it. So how to do? Add user u2. You need to do this by using root user. Then how to verify? Cat slash etc slash password. Here you can see that. Okay, please do that. Take this as assignment and take this, do this now. Okay, let me know once it is done. Add user u2, do that. Let me know once it is done. Let me know once it is done. It's quite simple, guys. You know, it's not that difficult. Login with Oracle. See here, how to do clear. So you say use, what is that, add user u2. I want to create u2 user. Press enter. u2 password is u2, u2 password is u2. Done. Press enter and say yes. If you want to verify, cat/etc/password. If you go here, you can see here that the u1 and u2 both got created. So it's not that difficult. It's quite easy. Understood now, everyone? Understanding? Yes or no? Okay. Understanding, right? So okay, that's how, like, you know, you can create a user. The next part that we will see how to create a groups now. Okay, let's see how to create a group. Okay, so group is also, like, what is group? Like, as the name suggests, group is a set of user. Like, let's say this is my group and I have multiple users are there, u1, u2, u3. These are the groups. Like, let's say I have a group with the name DBA. Under that group I have these three users are there, u1, u2 and u3. These are my three users are there. Let's say I have one more user with the name u4. These are my users are there. So I have a DBA group. Under this DBA group I have these users are there. Why we create a group? Like, you know, let's say I want to give some common permissions to people. So if I give permissions to this group, like, let's say I'm giving read permissions, write permissions, so automatically this user will get read and write permissions. So you don't need to give a permission to user actually. Let's say I have a team of 10 people. Are you going to give permission to single person? No. I can give a permission to the team level. So automatically that permission will be given to the user. Let's say I got one more user here, u5, who is the part of this DBA group. So I don't need to give any permission to the user, or because the permission has been granted through group only. So if the group is having some permissions, read, write, execute, automatically the users will get same permissions. So whenever you are in a situations where, say, just take an example of WhatsApp group, right? We create a WhatsApp group. Why I'm creating WhatsApp group? So that I don't need to send a message to individual person. If I send a message to the group, everyone will receive that, right? So that's the group. How to create a group? Like, very simple. Add group name. Let's say DBA. So I created the group, and in this group I'm going to add a user. So I'll say user mode -a append -g group. Which group? DBA. Which user? u1. So u1 user we already created, right? Similar way I want to add u2 user. How to check whether the group got created? cat/etc/group. There is a file called group. If you go here, you can see all the group that is created. So I can see here that DBA is a group which is having u1 and u2. DBA is a group which is having u1 and u2. DBA is a group who is having u1 and u2. This is how you can create a user with group. Very simple. Let me show you here also. So how to create a group? First of all, you need to log in with root user. There is a command called add group and group name. Let's say my group name is DBA. So the group got created with the name DBA. But we have a user called U1 and U2. This user I want to add it here. U1 and U2. I want to add it in the group. So you need to fire a command like user mode. क्या हुआ? तेरी माँ का बंद हो गया. सॉरी, ये ऐसा अंदर से आता है, वो गया वो ऐसा आला. क्या पता क्या ही करने का. ठीक है. तेरी किस्मत में मैं नहीं, शायद मैं तेरा इंतजार करता हूँ. ठीक है, लेट मी रिपीट. सॉरी गाइस. सो आई नीड टू से क्या, इंग्लिश की वजह से ना बड़ा दिमाग खराब होता है. ऐड ग्रुप नेम, देन यू टू से यूजर मोड -a means append. I want to append to the group. What you want to append? Which group? DBA. What you want to append? U1. Again same command, user mode -a-g in the DBA group who U2. How to verify? cat /etc/group के अंदर आप जाओगे. If you go inside the group, you will see that there is a group called DBA. Under that U1, U2 are there. You can verify from there. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? समझा कि नहीं? ठीक है, करो फिर. Let's do that. खींचो. Okay. So I need to log up early. I need to go for some party today. Okay. So today we discuss about what is user. Today we discuss about what is group, how to create a user, how to create a group, how to add a user to the group. Okay. Do this practice. Tomorrow we will connect again, and we will talk about the next concept related to the Linux operating system. Okay, there are a few more things we need to see, and then we will start talking about the SQL. Okay, so fine, so that's the plan. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's connect in the next lecture, guys. Thank you. Understood now today's lecture, everyone? It was clear, right? Crystal clear? Okay.
Yes, Ankush. Just one question I have. So the session will be tomorrow or coming Monday?
कल कौन सा दिन है?
Friday.
अच्छा फ्राइडे है क्या? नहीं फ्राइडे नहीं फ्राइडे नहीं, मंडे को कनेक्ट करेंगे हम लोग फिर. ओके, मंडे विल कनेक्ट. ओके,
Okay.
थैंक्स.